Hello friends, this is a trailer to my upcoming webinar. The topic of this webinar is how you can achieve a stable stance and position. This webinar will be covering three important points. The first point is how you should take a stance and position which is so stable that it helps you to reduce your arc of movement as quickly as possible. When we start off shooting, our arc of movement is as shown in the clip. Here you're watching the sights coming into the aiming area. Notice the wide arc of movement. And most of us try to reduce this arc of movement, and it takes a lot of time till it reduces as shown in this clip. Through this webinar, you will learn how to take a stable stance and position so that your arc of movement will be reduced and it will look the way it is shown in this clip. Watch how the sights come smoothly into the aiming area, and immediately you achieve a reduced arc of movement. And this is what happens if your stance and position is stable. So this is what we will be discussing in my forthcoming webinar. And you will learn how to take a stable stance and position. That is number one. The second point is, by taking a correct stance and position, how you can reduce serious injuries which can cut short your career. These points will also be discussed in the forthcoming webinar. The third point is that I will be helping you how to take a correct stance and position. Each one of you. All you have to do is send me some photographs. Take the photographs as shown in the webinar, email it to me, and I will study these photographs and I will email my response to you, and I will be indicating the areas for improvement. You can make these changes and you can see for yourself how comfortable, natural, and relaxed your stance is and how stable your stance and position is. Finally, I want to ask you a question for all those who think they know everything about shooting. The question is as follows. How does your stable stance and position affect the continuous smooth trigger operation when the sights come into the aiming area? I will repeat the question again. How does your stable stance and position affect your trigger operation when the sights come into the aiming area? Email me your answers. I look forward to your answers. And I will be answering this question on the webinar itself. So I look forward to seeing you in the webinar. The date and the link to this webinar will be emailed to you. And I look forward to having an interesting dialogue with each one of you in my webinar on stable stance and position. See you.